Sneep. Today's Monday, which means it's Market Monday. Over this last week, we have received the final hero for heavy hitters. So now we sit back and wait to see how the meta will unfold and how that's going to change the market. We also saw a new promo card, which is coming out at Pro Tour LA. Other than that, it's been a pretty mellow week, but let's just get straight into this. First of all, let's start with Starstruck. Bah! It's not going, it's actually going down some. This was sitting around a $20 card last week, and now it's around $15.85, so it's coming down a little bit. That's a 20.75 decrease. Alright, let's talk about a card that's going up in value. It's going to be in the Warrior category, and that is Merciless Battle Axe. The Marvel, of course. In this last week, the card went from around $70 all the way up to about $100. There's only a couple sitting around that $100 range. That's around a 42.8% increase. Weeks prior, before this was even a $70 card, it was sitting in the $40, $45, $50 range. So we've seen a nice uptick with this. The non-Marvel, non-fancy edition is sitting around the same price that it's always been. Alright, let's talk about some price trends. So let's look at some cards that we've seen going up in the last few weeks and see where they're sitting. Let's talk about Sonata Phantasmia. Right now they're sitting around $11. We saw that big spike last week where it shot them above 10. The most recently sold were for around $8. This one is still maintaining a good price point. We do know Viserai is one of the most powerful heroes in the Living Legend format, and this is a great card for it. And we know there's a Battle Hardened which has been announced for Pro Tour LA that is the Living Legend format. You know, the Rock, it's the classic, it's the weapon we all love. The Marvel, of course, it's around $65. What was it, a week or two ago we saw the spikes going up with the Rock because we thought it was awesome about the rock and roll meme. The great library of Solana, it's still sitting around $170. We know, oh man, it's been almost a month now, when this card was around $100, shot up to $2, now it's drifted just a little lower to $170. We're gonna have to wait and see how well Prism can handle itself in the new meta with the new weapon, and if they're gonna play the Great Library to see kind of where this might land. Alright, the card of the hour, Energy Potion, or as we know it, Epoch. So this can be the special card at the upcoming Pro Tour in LA. Well, let's talk about where we might think the price might land. Disclaimer, I don't know exactly where the price is going to land, so don't go buying off just from what I say. If you want the card, go ahead and buy it, try to pick up your playset, go ahead and try to win a couple. But like I said, I don't know exactly what is going to happen with this card, so all these numbers I'm saying in the air is just fugazi. But there's a few cards that Flesh and Blood has printed in the past, which might set it as kind of a precedent. I'm talking about Sigil of Solace here. Those were event exclusive cards. Sigil of Solaces started off sitting around that $250 range. Right now they're about $235, $215 for the Sigil of Solaces. I would imagine when the Pro Tour Epoch comes out, it's going to be sitting around that $250 range. Because the thing to remember, it is a gold for it. And it might drip lower and lower throughout the week as more people get their hands on them, because there's going to be 6 different events where you can acquire the Cold Foil Energy Potion, as well as playing in the Pro Tour. And that's just using data from what the Sigil of Solace has been in the past. If we're looking at the original promo of this card, this promo is scarce, not as many out there. Currently they're sitting around $300 to $350. As well as the Alpha Foil, that's sitting around $70. But where the Pro Tour LA one is, I don't know. Leave a comment down below if you have any idea what you think the card should be worth. And that was this week in the market of Flesh and Blood. It was exciting seeing the new hero. And then we have spoilers leading all the way up until Queenstown, where we're going to be able to see what cards are in the set, how excited we should be, what might shift the meta, what cards might be better than we expected. And I'm here for it. I'm going to stay tuned and try to post it up every Monday when I see stuff moving. Other than that, guys, though, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.